Oh, hey, Dr. J here. Today we are talking about staying in relationships well beyond their expiration date. Yes, we've all done it. Whether it has been in our professional life and staying in a job too long, one of those friendships where the person has already showed you that they are not the type of people you want to be in relationship with and they don't treat you the way you desire and don't respect your boundaries. And more commonly, it's in our romantic lives where we are staying in relationships beyond their expiration date. So I like to liken this to drinking sour milk. I don't know anybody who likes to do that. Or if you've intentionally done it, right? But that is what we do sometimes. We stay in relationships that have proven to be toxic, unhealthy, and just not good for our well being. Now, the thing about sour milk is that there is an expiration date on it. And sometimes we still want to check to see because you really want that bowl of golden graham cinnamon toast crunch or whatever it is. And you take a look. Oh, the date says, but it looks fine, right? So it's past that one test. And then you go to take the cap off. Ooh, baby, that thing might smell bad. But what if it passed the test? You keep going forward, just like you keep going in the relationship. And sometimes it's not until you get that milk on your taste buds that you're like, oh, this is awful. But the writing was on the jug from the beginning, just like the writing was on the wall in that relationship. When the boundaries weren't respected, when they weren't responsive to your needs, or they told you you're being too dramatic, you're doing too much, you want too much. You know what? But your too much is somebody's enough. So, getting back on track, it's okay to leave the relationship. I think a lot of us have been conditioned to believe that there has to be this dramatic ending, this catastrophic thing, or the hardest part, you still love them. You can still love a person and set them free. Leaving a relationship once it has run its course, once the expiration date has arrived, is an act of self-love, and it is an act of love for the other person. It's also liberation and freedom. So you don't have to blow it up. You don't have to drag it out. If your needs are not being met and you've given that person the opportunity to do so and they don't have the capacity or maybe the desire to meet your needs or both, it's okay to say, I love you and I choose me.